Lady Lily back with another video, and today's video is the financial fast day 20 and day 21. Got home too late to record the video about day 20, so I'm just gonna merge 20 and 21. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the conclusion of this fast, so I'm gonna do day 20 first, and then I'm gonna go with day 21. And stay tuned. I'm gonna put together a final recap video and what's next for that. Financial fast day 20, relationship rescue, June 22nd, 2018. Main point: taking a break from consumption can help you focus on the most important relationships in your life. My pledge: I will call a close relative or friend with whom I exchanged gifts in the past and come up with an agreement that on the next birthday, anniversary, or holiday, we will not spend money on each other but spend time with each other instead. So often we busy ourselves with shopping for our friends and family that we don't have the conversations we need to have. The presence becomes more important than our presence. We try to use the presence to express the love that only our words and actions can convey. So this chapter was focusing on gift giving. We spend all this time giving gifts, but how is the relationship? Are we giving gifts out of obligation? Are we giving gifts because, okay, you gave me a gift, now I'm obligated to give you a gift? It's more so about the relationships. Do we have good friendships? Do we have good family situations? That's really what it's about. In the chapter, she talks about a young lady who went on the fast, and the fast was gonna be during the time of Valentine's Day, and something she always done is give her mom all these elaborate gifts for Valentine's Day. So she fought teeth and nails with Michelle Singletary about not giving her mother the gifts. And she said, me and my mom don't have the best relationship. But Michelle challenged her to do something different from her mom. So she didn't have the greatest relationship with her mom. So she wrote her mom a 7-page letter about how she felt about things growing up, her feelings, their love, their relationship. And then her mom at first didn't want to read it because she said she was just scared what was going to be the outcome of, the situation. So her mom ended up reading the letter, and it was a stepping stone for them to improve their relationship. When we think about gift giving, I think about Christmas, how some people, not myself, I'm like I said, if you seen my Christmas shopping videos, I really try to strategize. I'm not interested in breaking the bank, and any and everything I ever got, I appreciate it. So I'm grateful. But there are some people who are just so consumed with, I gotta have this gift and that, and in terms of kids, it's nice to get them some things off their wish list. I'm not saying that. But, sometimes we just overkill, we just overuse. And it's like, for example, how many times have people with kids, how many times have you gave your kids the latest and new toy, and what happens? They play with it for what, a few hours, maybe a few days, maybe a few weeks, and then next thing you know, that toy end up with the rest of those toys. And then we just keep building and building, and then next thing you know, you're like, okay, who want to take these toys? I need to get rid of these toys and gadgets. So it's more about not over, it's about not over consuming. So it's just to slow down over consumption. Because we're big consumers. This is very a consumerism society, so that's what that's about. But yeah, that was chapter 20. And the exercise today was, think about, what relationships can you build, can you restore and build. And they said, on the next birthday, anniversary, a holiday, make a plan, make a pact to not to give gifts, but more so spend time with one another. So that was the daily assignment of that. So unfortunately, I did spend some money on day 20, and here's what happened. I had bought a ticket to go see Jill Scott in concert. This was before the fast had taken place. So this was up at a place called Ravinia. It's an outdoor venue. They sell food and everything. So depending on if you get there in time, you may have to pay a park. If not, they got a shuttle and ride service. So what happened was I hadn't went grocery shopping yet at that point. So I was going to have to bring some food, because I just knew I was leaving after work, the concert, getting back, the traffic, the people. I was going to have nothing in my stomach. Let's say I just went out there. I'm not spending no money. I'm not getting no food. Not doing anything. I would have had nothing in my stomach since like 12:30. So that I didn't get home till 1 a.m. So I did make a stop at Subway and got me a Subway meal. On the way, threw it in my cooler. I still brought like bottled water. I brought some other drinks. But I did stop and get a sandwich and some chips, because I would have had nothing in my stomach. So that was mostly a need, because I wasn't, and Ravinia food is kind of high. It is not cheap. So I knew that I was going to need something in the tummy. So I did spend some money. My payday came, and I just sat down and just strategized. And it's like, okay, the fast is going to be over, the next day. So, just, yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of nervous, but we'll see how it goes. So that is it. With day 20, concert was good, even though we was in the rain, the drizzles. The only downfall to Ravinia is a nice venue, but they got to do something better with how you get back to your car, because that shuttle service system sucks. I mean, they had us barricade, roping through a line like we was at Great America getting on the popular ride on a very hot day or something, but I did not care for the setup on the shuttle. I mean, I've been out there before to see Lauryn Hill, but I think with Lauryn Hill, we left in the middle of her, right before the end of her performance, and we was able to get back on the shuttle and get to our cars, and we didn't have problems because the performance was still going. I didn't leave the venue until after Jill Scott was like done. So yeah, that's where we was at. So it was just no way to not spend no money. Like I said, I did get the park for free, so that was a plus. The only thing I bought was the sandwich, and I had still took my lunch earlier that day to work, and I had still had breakfast from home, so we were good with that. So now we're moving into day 21, the final day. Financial freedom, June 23rd, 2018. Main point: if you really want to know what you value, look at where you spend your money. My pledge: I promise to find at least one other person to help go through the 21-day fast. Quote, budgeting is extremely vital to your financial life. Proverbs 21:5 says, the plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. Proverbs 6:6 says, go to the ant, you sluggard, consider its ways and be wise. Proverbs 6:7-8. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gather its food at harvest. Here's another quote: you have to account for what's coming into your household and what's going out. You just need to know. You know your bills, you know your expenses, so it should be no surprises as to what is coming in, what's coming out. I don't understand how people would sit and let bills go unopened, untouched, You need to know where your money is going, and you need to make life adjustments accordingly. The fast is to help enrich you so that you can bless others in your family, community, and in the world. 1 Timothy 6:18, command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. Prosperity gives us the power to bless others, but it also poses temptations. Matthew 19:24. Again, I tell you, it is easy for the camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God. I pray that you would not limit your definition of what it means to be rich. It can mean having a lot of material things, but it's also, and more importantly, means learning to live with less so that you can live your life more abundantly. It means having financial peace, which is priceless. So the daily assignment is to really get ready for what's next. They are asking for you to do a 30-day spending journal. So you have to keep track of every single expense that you have for the next 30 days. Let me just confirm that's what it was. I got my book here. No, the assignment, that's part of the assignment, but they also, on this final day of the fast, calculate how much you have saved by spending during these last 21 days. You can do so by looking at the last month credit card statement. Also look at your debt charges from the debit charges from this previous month. Also encourage at least one person to go through 21-day financial fast. Help someone else become a good steward. You can help change the legacy in your family or circle of friends by sharing what you learn. Starting tomorrow, keep your 30-day spending journal. So I did end up, the book finally got to me through the library loan. So, and I did have it on Kindle. So that is pretty much it for the 21-day financial fast for me. I went to a book signing earlier today to support my friend of mine / soror / my 40 under 40 sister. And it was just amazing. It's just amazing to see her growth and her just, her story and her ministry. So I was so happy to support her. I got her book, and it's called The Success Junkie by Sarita Love. I made plans for her book launch event. I had made plans I purchased that book in advance before the fast as well. So it was really good. It's motivating me to start on a project I want to pursue. But that's what I did, and I am going. That's why I'm shooting this earlier too in the day. I am going to a friend's farewell get together. She's asking everybody to bring something. I offered to bring wine because I had it in the house. I'm trying to keep that, system in place somewhat. I did spend money for groceries today, so I went grocery shopping because I want to continue. It was my regular time to go grocery shopping. I always go grocery shopping when I get paid anyway. So it was my time to go grocery shopping, and it was my time. So that's the only money I spent today. I'm gonna head out to this farewell thing. I'm bringing my wine, so no money should be spent there. And that is pretty much it. I am so proud of myself for doing this. Every day I took everything day by day. It was not taken for lightly. I prayed every day. I asked God to keep me on track because I knew it wasn't just about getting the financial together. For me, it was more of a spiritual thing. It was more of a physical thing. I lost weight, and I'm going to talk about that in my wrap-up video that I'm going to do and put out. So, if I would encourage you to do this. If you just watch my videos and you was curious, I would say sit down and do it. So, I'm going to do a wrap-up video, so I'm going to stop it here. But comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Have a good evening.